Girls, if you lift weights, will you look like Arnold Schwarzenegger? Hi, I'm Johnny the Strength Coach. Today's topic of what we're going over is women and the misconception of women's lifting. Lifting weights in particular, heavy weights, light weights, whatever weights you want. We're going to go over the misconception of why women think they're going to look like someone like Arnold Schwarzenegger. And to be honest, if you did look like Arnold Schwarzenegger, I'm putting you in a contest and earning millions because you're a genetic freak. So before you start thinking about, oh my gosh, am I going to start putting on tons and tons of muscle and I'm going to look not what a social convention would be, a woman anymore, then you've got to get that out of your mind, because essentially what's going to happen is someone who looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger, obviously apart from Arnold Schwarzenegger, it takes them a good 10 to 12 years of lifting, plus tons and tons of that special sauce that certain individuals take. That is something that is unattainable or unachievable unless your diet, your consistency in the gym is 6-7 times a week and you're lifting weights continuously for 10 to 12 years. Women do have a small amount of testosterone in the body, but men have much larger testosterone in the body. I'm not saying that men actually grow muscles easier, because women can grow muscles just as easy, but their estrogen initially has a drop back. So what essentially it is, women don't have as much muscle to start with, or at least muscle density. So they tend to carry a little bit more fat naturally. Yes, it could be unfair, but there is also good reasons why this is, due to maternity, birth, that type of thing. But going off topic, going back onto the topic now, women do actually put on muscle quite well and tone quite well. But what actually happens is, as women reduce their body fat down, with a good diet of course, their muscle mass goes up. But what it is, muscle is about 1/4 the size of fat. So when you've got muscle going in, you're going to look a lot smaller. And what the reasoning behind that is because muscle is a lot denser than fat. Subcutaneous fat is obviously something you want to get rid of. So when you're going on those scales, start looking at the number on the scales and start looking at the body fat percentage if you've got a body fat percentage calculator, or start measuring your waist, for instance, and other various areas of your body. That is a much better indication as if you're losing fat to weight. Two completely different things. And you'll find that if you're losing fat but your weight's not going down that much, you would go down in a dress size, or even 2 or 3 or whatever, and you'll find that you're actually just reducing fat. So you'll seem and appear a lot slimmer, more toned, more athletic. You'll look a lot better in clothes. A lot of the Instagram models, for instance, the female Instagram models, or just general models, the ones that are fitness anyway, a lot of them actually do weight training and do it quite a lot, and they're very experienced at it. They do other things as well, such as circuits, cardio, band work, that type of stuff that you know is very popular in the social world, and obviously the female glute area. But most of their actual gains in their shoulders, their chest, their back, their glutes, everything has stemmed from weight training. Weight training actually increases your metabolic rate as well. And essentially what that means is the average government guidelines for the UK is the average woman is 2,000 calories per day that they can have to stay in their maintenance range. And a maintenance range is essentially just something where you can live and function and have good functioning organs, your muscles replenish well, your brain functions good. So it's something you need to sustain life for a long period of time. If you eat under that amount, even just slightly, you can lose body fat, but you're also still in a healthy range. If you eat a lot under, as in like 1,000 calories or less, it can be dangerous to your health over a period of time. So be very careful when cutting calories. However, your metabolic rate will actually go up when you start to lift weights. Over, let's say, 2 to 3 years of lifting weights regularly, like I say, you'll slim down, you'll look good, but also you will actually find that your metabolic rate will go up. So now you can have 2,200 or even 2,300 calories a day as your maintenance range. So now if you're eating 2,000 calories a day, you're actually slightly under eating. Therefore, that means that you can eat a little bit more over time. So now you don't have to crash diet all the time. So now you're not constantly starving yourself to look good in that dress or that outfit or for any event that you want it for. So that's the takeaway for today, girls. I recommend you get into weight training. I actually have a female muscle plan that I would recommend you guys to actually start to get involved with. I know that programming, especially for weight training, especially if you've not been doing weight training before, can be quite difficult. And I really like to get you guys to try this out. It's a 12-week plan on my app. Link is in the description below. I'll give 30% off for anyone that wants it. I'll pop a discount code in there. Girls, I really recommend this because if you start doing this, it will change your life. You'll get much more positive results in terms of how your mental health is as well, because you'll actually feel more comfortable within yourself. Weight training is something that I recommend for everyone. It's not just for females, it's definitely for males, elderly, young. As long as you're over a certain age of about 10 to 14, depending on the person, each individual is different, you will benefit from weight training. It doesn't matter if you're an athlete, it doesn't matter if you're just a general normal person. It's great, and there's so many advantages to weight training. So girls, hit that description below. I'd really like to see you guys get involved with it. If you do have any questions about the app, you can drop me a message, you can DM me, you can drop a comment below, you can go to my Instagram or Facebook at Johnny the Strength Coach. Girls, I hope to start seeing you in the weights room a little bit more, and I'll catch you later. I'll see you there.